Ocean City is a city in Cape May County, New Jersey, United States. It is the county's largest city by area and is the principal city of the Ocean City Metropolitan Statistical Area, which encompasses all of Cape May County. As of the 2010 United States Census, the city's population was 11,701, reflecting a decline of 3,677 from the 15,378 counted in the 2000 census, which had in turn declined by 134 from the 15,512 counted in the 1990 census. In summer months, with an influx of tourists and second homeowners, there are estimated to be 115,000 to 130,000 within the city's borders. Ocean City originated as a borough by an act of the New Jersey Legislature on May 3, 1884, from portions of Upper Township, based on results from a referendum on April 30, 1884, and was reincorporated as a borough on March 31, 1890. Ocean City was incorporated as a city, its current government form, on March 25, 1897. The city is named for its location on the Atlantic Ocean. Known as a family-oriented seaside resort, Ocean City has prohibited the sale of alcoholic beverages within its limits since its founding in 1879, offering miles of guarded beaches, a boardwalk that stretches for 2.5 miles, and a downtown shopping and dining district. The Travel Channel rated Ocean City as the best family beach of 2005. It was ranked the third best beach in New Jersey in the 2008 Top 10 Beaches contest sponsored by the New Jersey Marine Sciences Consortium. In the 2009 Top 10 Beaches contest, Ocean City ranked first. From early June through Labor Day, Ocean City requires individuals age 12 and up to purchase a beach tag to access its beaches. For the 2015 season, a one-day pass cost $5, a weekly pass was $10, and a seasonal pass for the full summer season was $25. History: the island, a stretch of dunes and swamps running for 7 miles, had been used by local Native Americans who were brought there by its abundance of fish during the summer months. Originally purchased by the Summers family, the island had once been named Peck's Beach, believed to have been given the name for a whaler named John Peck who had a camp on the island. In 1700, whaler John Peck began using the barrier island as a storage place for freshly caught whales. Eventually known as Peck unregistered trademark South Beach, the island had several purposes. It was an Indian summer fishing camp, cattle grazing area, and sometimes mainlanders would boat over for a picnic or to hunt. On September 10, 1879, 4 Methodist ministers, Ezra B. Lake, James Lake, S. Wesley Lake, and William Burrell, chose the island as a suitable spot to establish a Christian retreat and camp meeting on the order of Ocean Grove. They met under a tall cedar tree, which stands today in the lobby of the Ocean City Tabernacle. Having chosen the name Ocean City, the founders incorporated the Ocean City Association, laid out street and lots for cottages, hotel and businesses. The Ocean City Tabernacle was built between Wesley and Asbury Avenues and between 5th and 6th Streets. Camp meetings were held by the following summer. As a result of its religious origins, the sale or public drinking of alcoholic beverages in Ocean City was prohibited. The first bridge was built to the island in 1883, and the first railroad soon followed. The first school began in 1881. The boardwalk grew and was relocated several times. The ship's India joined other shipwrecks on the beach on December 15, 1901, on its way to New York City from Kobe, Japan, but has since sunk below the sand. A salvage attempt to retrieve treasures believed to have been on the ship was most recently launched in the 1970s, all of which have been unsuccessful. A large fire in 1927 changed the city significantly, causing $1.5 million in damage and leading the city to move the boardwalk closer to the ocean, which resulted in the greater potential for damage from salt water. Boardwalk equals. The Ocean City Boardwalk is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the resort. It is also one of the most well-known boardwalks in the world. It is 2.5 miles long and runs north from 23rd Street to St. James Place, with mile markers for people who are exercising. The boardwalk was first built in 1880 from the 2nd Street Wharf to 4th Street and West Avenue. In 1885, plans to extend the boardwalk along the entire beach were made as the city's first amusement house, a pavilion on the beach at 11th Street called the Excursion opened. A second amusement park, the I.G. Adams Pavilion, at 9th Street and the boardwalk, opened soon after but was destroyed by fire in 1893. Following a second catastrophic fire in 1927, the boardwalk and its businesses were rebuilt 300 feet closer to the ocean on concrete pilings, with parking created for cars in the space where the buildings and boardwalk once stood. The Ocean City Music Pier partially opened 1 year later, with work completed in time for the 1929 season. In 1965, the Wonderland amusement park opened on the boardwalk at 6th Street, which is now known as Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Runaway Train, a steel twister, is the only major coaster that operates there. Playland's Castaway Cove is located on the boardwalk at 10th Street. 2 major roller coasters operate there, which are the Python, a looping coaster, and the Flitzer, a wild mouse coaster. A new major shuttle coaster at Castaway Cove, Storm, was planned to be finished in summer 2013. For the 2015 summer season, a new ride called Gale Force will be constructed, which will be a roller coaster with a 125-foot drop that will replace Python and Flitzer. There is also a water park located on the boardwalk called OC Water Park, open during the summer months. In 2007, controversy emerged about the city's proposed use of IPA, a type of wood, to redeck parts of the boardwalk. Environmental activists protested against the city's use of the wood, but the plan went ahead. Today, there are bike and surrey rentals available along many boardwalk cross streets, but bikes and surreys can only be ridden on the boardwalk before noon during the summer. Attractions along the boardwalk include 2 family amusement parks with rides and games, an arcade, the Music Pier, a water park and various themed miniature golf courses. The Ocean City Boardwalk has a wide variety of dining options, from sit-down restaurants to funnel cake. Geography. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city had a total area of 10.797 square miles, including 6.333 square miles of land and 4.464 square miles of water. Unincorporated communities, localities and place names located partially or completely within the city include Peck Beach. Ocean City is a barrier island with bridge connections to the Marmora section of Upper Township by the 34th Street Bridge, Egg Harbor Township by the Ocean City Lawnport Bridge, Somers Point by the 9th Street Bridge, and the Strathmere section of Upper Township by the Corsons Inlet Bridge. The eastern side of Ocean City borders the Atlantic Ocean. Demographics. 2010 Census At the 2010 United States Census, there were 11,701 people, 5,890 households, and 3,086 families residing in the city. The population density was 1,847.7 per square mile. There were 20,871 housing units at an average density of 3,295.7 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 92.05% white, 3.50% black or African American, 0.13% Native American, 0.71% Asian, 0.03% Pacific Islander, 1.91% from other races, and 1.67% from 2 or more races. Hispanics or Latinos of any race were 5.50% of the population. There were 5,890 households, of which 14.8% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 40.6% were married couples living together, 8.8% had a female householder with no husband present, and 47.6% were non-families. 42.1% of all households were made up of individuals, and 21.3% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 1.98 and the average family size was 2.68. In the city, 14.4% of the population were under the age of 18, 6.4% from 18 to 24, 16.7% from 25 to 44, 32.9% from 45 to 64 and 29.7% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 53.6 years. For every 100 females there were 88.7 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 86.4 males. The Census Bureau's 2006 to 2010 American Communities Survey showed the median household income was $55,202 and the median family income was $79,196. Males had a median income of $48,475 versus $41,154 for females. The per capita income for the city was $40,864. About 5.1% of families and 6.4% of the population were below the poverty line, including 4.3% of those under age 18 and 5.8% of those age 65 or over. 2000 Census as of the 2000 United States Census there were 15,378 people, 7,464 households, and 4,008 families residing in the city. The population density was 2,222.8 people per square mile. There were 20,298 housing units at an average density of 2,934.0 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 93.57% white, 4.31% African American, 0.12% Native American, 0.56% Asian, 0.07% Pacific Islander, 0.52% from other races, and 0.86% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 1.99% of the population. There were 7,464 households out of which 16.9% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 41.9% were married couples living together, 9.2% had a female householder with no husband present, and 46.3% were non-families. 40.4% of all households were made up of individuals and 17.7% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.02 and the average family size was 2.71. In the city, the population was spread out with 16.4% under age 18, 5.6% from 18 to 24, 23.8% from 25 to 44, 28.3% from 45 to 64 and 25.9% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 48 years. For every 100 females there were 86.4 males. For every 100 women age 18 and over, there were 82.8 men. The median income for a household in the city was $44,158, and the median income for a family was $61,731. Males had a median income of $42,224 versus $31,282 for females. The per capita income for the city was $33,217. About 4.3% of families and 6.8% of the population were below the poverty line, including 10.0% of those under age 18 and 6.5% of those age 65 or over. Sports: Ocean City Nor'easters of the USL Premier Development League play at Carey Stadium. Government Local government The city of Ocean City was incorporated on March 25, 1897. Since July 1, 1978, the city has operated within the Faulkner Act, formerly known as the Optional Municipal Charter Law, under the mayor-council system of municipal government. The mayor, the chief executive of the community, is chosen at large for a 4-year term at the municipal election in May and serves part-time for a yearly salary. The mayor neither presides over, nor has a vote on the council. The mayor has veto power over ordinances, but any veto can be overridden by a vote of 2/3 of the council. The city council is the legislative body and has 7 members. 4 members represent individual wards and 3 are elected at large. Each council person serves a staggered 4-year term. The 3 at-large seat and the mayoral seat are up for election together, followed by the 4 ward seats which are voted upon 2 years later. As of 2015, The mayor of Ocean City is J. Gillian, whose term of office ends June 30, 2018. Members of the City Council are Council President Keith Hartzell, Council Vice President Peter Madden, Michael DeVliger, Peter J. Guinesso, Andrew McClellan and Tony Wilson, with a vacancy in the at-large seat that had been held by Michael Allegretto. In September 2015, Councilman Michael Allegretto resigned from his seat expiring in December 2018 to take a position as the city's Director of Community Services. As the council could not reach agreement on a successor in the month following the resignation, the position will remain vacant until a successor is chosen in the May 2016 municipal election to serve the balance of the term of office. Federal, state and county representation equals. Ocean City is located in the 2nd Congressional District and is part of New Jersey's 1st State Legislative District. New Jersey's 2nd Congressional District is represented by Frank Lo Biondo. New Jersey is represented in the United States Senate by Cory Booker and Bob Menendez. The 1st Legislative District of the New Jersey Legislature is represented in the State Senate by Jeff Andrew and in the General Assembly by Bob Andrzejczyk and Sam Fuki. The Governor of New Jersey is Chris Christie. The Lieutenant Governor of New Jersey is Kim Guadagno. Cape May County is governed by a board of chosen freeholders consisting of 5 members, elected at large in partisan elections to 3-year terms of office on a staggered basis, with 1 or 2 seats coming up for election each year. At an annual reorganization held each January, the freeholders select 1 member to serve as director and another to serve as vice director. As of 2015, Cape May County's freeholders are Freeholder Director Gerald M. Thornton, Freeholder Vice Director Leonard C. Desiderio, Christine Gabor, E. Marie Hayes, and Will Morey. The county's constitutional officers are Sheriff Gary Schaefer, Surrogate M. Susan Shepard, and County Clerk Rita Fulginity. Politics equals. As of March 23, 2011, there were a total of 8,810 registered voters in Ocean City, of which 1,747 were registered as Democrats, 3,776 were registered as Republicans and 3,282 were registered as unaffiliated. There were 5 voters registered to other parties. In the 2012 presidential election, Republican Mitt Romney received 58.1% of the vote, ahead of Democrat Barack Obama with 41.1%, and other candidates with 0.8%, among the 6,658 ballots cast by the city's 9,272 registered voters, for a turnout of 71.8%. In the 2008 presidential election, Republican John McCain received 56.0% of the vote, ahead of Democrat Barack Obama, who received 42.2%, with 7,058 ballots cast among the city's 8,683 registered voters, for a turnout of 81.3%. In the 2004 presidential election, Republican George W. Bush received 59.0% of the vote, polling Democrat John Kerry, who received 39.2%, with 7,516 ballots cast among the city's 10,310 registered voters, for a turnout percentage of 72.9%. In the 2013 gubernatorial election, Republican Chris Christie received 75.7% of the vote, ahead of Democrat Barbara Bono with 22.9%, and other candidates with 1.4%, among the 4,638 ballots cast by the city's 8,926 registered voters, for a turnout of 52.0%. In the 2009 gubernatorial election, Republican Chris Christie received 58.2% of the vote, ahead of both Democrat John Corzine with 34.3% and Independent Chris Daggett with 6.1%. With 4,976 ballots cast among the city's 9,008 registered voters, yielding a 55.2% turnout. Education. The Ocean City School District serves public school students in kindergarten through 12th grade. As of the 2011 December school year, the district's 3 schools had an enrollment of 2,073 students and 183.2 classroom teachers, for a student-to-teacher ratio of 11.32 to 1. Schools in the district are Ocean City Primary School, Ocean City Intermediate School and Ocean City High School. Students from Corbin City, Sea Isle City and Upper Township attend Ocean City High School for 9th through 12th grades as part of sending-receiving relationships with their respective school districts. St. Augustine Regional School, a co-educational Catholic school for students in kindergarten through 8th grade, was closed by the Roman Catholic Diocese of Camden in June 2008. Transportation roads and highways as of May 2010, the city had a total of 126.07 miles of roadways, of which 114.85 miles were maintained by the municipality, 9.31 miles by Cape May County and 1.91 miles by the New Jersey Department of Transportation. Public transportation New Jersey Transit provides bus service to the Port Authority Bus Terminal in Midtown Manhattan on the 319 route and to Atlantic City on the 507 and 509 routes. Media publications in Ocean City include its two newspapers, the Ocean City Sentinel and the Gazette. Ocean City also has a seasonal publication, the Ocean City Shore Guide, and a lifestyle magazine known as Ocean City Magazine. Notable people who were born in, residents of, or otherwise closely associated with Ocean City include Marla Adams, television actress, best known for her roles on The Secret Storm and The Young and the Restless. David Akers, NFL kicker, owns a house on the beach at the south end of the island. A.R. Ammons, author and poet, winner of the National Book Award. Keith Andes, film, radio, musical theatre, stage and television actor. Morris Catasio, former professional wrestler with the World Wrestling Federation and record holder in the Guinness Book of World Records. Bobby Clark, played 15 seasons with the Philadelphia Flyers and led them to 2 Stanley Cups and was awarded the Hart Trophy as league MVP 3 times. Pat Krause, former owner of the Philadelphia 76ers, owns a summer home in the Gardens section of the city. Walter Deemer, inventor of bubble gum, he owned a summer home at 21st Street and Wesley Avenue. Josiah Dubois, Jr., Treasury Department official who played a major role in exposing State Department obstruction of efforts to provide American visa to Jews trying to escape Nazi Europe, summered in the home his father built, the Dubois Estate, on Battersea Road in the Gardens. Despite efforts to preserve the home, it was demolished in May 2011 to make for subdivision of the property. Stephen Dunn, poet. Frank J. Esposito, historian who was named by independent candidate Christopher Daggett as his ticket's candidate for Lieutenant Governor of New Jersey in 2009. Stephanie Gately, head women's basketball coach at Fordham University. Andrew Golotta, boxer. Anne Heck, actress. Daniel J. Hilferty, President and CEO of Independence Blue Cross. William J. Hughes, member of the U.S. House of Representatives from 1975 to 1995, representing New Jersey's 2nd Congressional District. Grace Kelly, Academy Award-winning actress, and Princess of Monaco, was a summer resident of Ocean City. Her house was located at the intersection of 26th Street and Wesley Avenue. Kurt Loder, former editor of Rolling Stone magazine and anchor for MTV News. Michael Lombardi, general manager of the Cleveland Browns. Ed Rendell, former governor of Pennsylvania, owns a summer home. James Stewart, actor, spent summers at his family's vacation home during his childhood. Gay Talese, author, grew up in the Italian section of the city and vacations there with his wife. Walter Trout, blues musician. Historic places, the Flanders Hotel, Ocean City 34th Street Station, Ocean City City Hall, Ocean City Residential Historic District, Ocean City 10th Street Station. Locale. References. External links, official website, Ocean City Chamber of Commerce, Ocean City Tourism Commission, Ocean City on Visit Shore, Guide to the Jersey Shore, Ocean City School District, Ocean City School District's 2012 A-13 School Report Card from the New Jersey Department of Education, school data for the Ocean City School District, National Center for Education Statistics, the Ocean City POPS, A View from Macaroni Street, The Italian-American Experience in Ocean City, New Jersey, The Boardwalk Benches of Ocean City, NJ, The Cyndia, The Ocean City Gazette, The Sandpaper, Around Our Town with Kathy Finnegan.